This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shasheena Rolle. As always, it's so great to have you with us. Topping news, the doors of the resort's World Casino at the Bimini Bay Resort are now opened. The official ceremony taking place this afternoon. Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, among the dignitaries witnessing the official opening of Bimini's first gaming facility. The Prime Minister says the government is excited about the new public-private partnership and is already looking forward to new investments. Touting all of the unique assets that Bimini possesses, the nation's leader says the casino can only complement Bimini's tourism product.
It was my government's great pleasure to welcome and approve a joint venture between RAB Bahamas and Genting USA Limited, a subsidiary of Resorts World, to undertake a joint venture partnership known as BB Entertainment Limited in connection with the development and operation of a modern cutting-edge casino and related facilities, which today is a reality in bold and living color.
Now, the Prime Minister says the casino will certainly help to provide some much-needed jobs for Bahamians.
And the wonderful thing about this, it ain't no promise. This is something that you can see, something that you can touch, and something that you can feel. And right now, the economic impact on the local economy will be enormous as Resorts World proceeds rapidly in concert with the government to turn Bimini into one of the most attractive destinations in the Bahamas, having due regard to the environment, local culture, and traditions.
Well, Chairman of the Genting A Group, Tan Suri Kidlem, giving the assurance that Resorts World will become a successful world-class operation. Lima says Bimini will benefit from this new business venture.
Resorts World Bimini will create 400 direct jobs in Bimini, and we are sure that many more will be created when tourists start to arrive and spend in the local restaurants, the bars, museums, fishing, and shopping for local goods in the straw markets and other places. All these will generate millions of dollars in additional revenues for the Bahamas. Under a new private and public sector partnership with the government, we have installed navigational markers with lights at the harbor entrance and along the channel, which will help the local fishermen, as well as new navigational lighting for night flights at the airport, of which both will help the tourism industries here on the island.
Prime Minister Christie, the chairman of the Genting Group, CEO of Bimini Bay Entertainment, and other dignitaries took part in the cutting of the ceremonial ribbon. They were then taken on a tour of the casino. Now, prior to today's opening, our Megan Shepherd spoke with some of the persons employed at the gaming facility, as well as the CEO of the Bimini Bay project. They all share high expectations.
Less than 24 hours remain until the opening of the Resort World Casino at the Bimini Bay Resort. CEO Geraldo Capot says seeing the casino come to fruition is truly a dream come true. But before that can happen, there are still a few last-minute touches that need to be put in place.
We were fortunate this time. We were able to get a lot of Bahamian labor force from Nassau and Freeport that have worked with us over here. They've done a very good job, worked long hours together with us, and they have helped us accomplish what we really want to accomplish. It's been a nightmare. Everybody's tired. The end is about coming, and sometimes you have a dream, and when you reach that goal or that dream, you don't know whether it's to cry or to laugh.
Capot says that walking into the casino and seeing so many Bahamians employed at the facility gives him a great deal of joy. He adds that the casino will add over 200 jobs, and he foresees that number growing in the years to come. He noted that while completing the casino in such a short amount of time was somewhat of a challenge, he says it will all be worth it when the doors open this Friday.
It has been an ordeal since the beginning. It's been a very large job, very difficult, very intense. We've done it in 6 months. It's a time record for those doing such a large job. The investment here between building, casino, equipment, dormitories, and all that is probably over $20 million since the beginning of a very large investment. And this is the completion of a dream.
Capo explains his vision for the Resort World Casino.
The casino is going to attract a lot of people, but the casino is going to be one of many different activities that we have to create here. A resort cannot live only of one activity or one place. You know, you have to have different profit centers and different areas.
As the casino prepares to open its doors, dealers were working late into the night, sharpening their skills on the tables.
The casino has really strict rules, or rules that you have to go by, and everything is a little different, so we need to know these. And the players who I propose would be coming over as seasoned players. So you cannot be a dealer on a game, guessing and wondering what's happening. So we need to be in tip-top shape to absolutely blow them away.
The training was very hard, but at the end of the day, I know it's going to be all worth it. It was actually 4 hours every day for 5 days. Many nights I didn't want to come, but I just said in my head, it's all for the better.
The employees say they are happy to see the casino finally being opened after years of anticipation.
I feel overwhelmed. I've been living down here for 3 years now, and it's like an opportunity of a lifetime coming through for me, especially because since I came down here, I've been looking for employment within the casino that was supposed to be here about 2-3 years ago. And trust me, I cannot wait until Friday for the doors of this place to open.
I think it's a beautiful opportunity for Bahamians to actually have something like this in Bimini. And what the company is actually proposing with the fast ferry coming over and everything, we cannot imagine the amount of people that will be coming here. 2 hours, you leave Miami, the port of Miami, and you're in Bimini gambling with a beautiful casino, beautiful resort.
Employees also underwent training for customer service to provide a one-of-a-kind experience for the guests. Now come this time Friday evening, doors will be opened, dice will be rolling, and these slots will be spinning. Reporting from Resort World at Bimini Bay Resort, I'm Megan Shepard, SATNS Network News.
Thank you, Megan. The Grand Bahama Port Authority announcing the retirement of its Community Relations Director, Geneva Rutherford. Rutherford joined the Port Authority in 1998 as Training Director, and in 2009 she was appointed Director of Community Relations. Over the past 15 years, she has been at the forefront of many of the Port Authority's communities programs, including its annual Toy Drive, Blood Drive, Scholarship, and Top Achiever Awards for local schools, and she has played a major role with the local arm of NEMA. A statement issued by the Port Authority indicates that Rutherford involvement wasn't merely her professional duty, but it stemmed from her true love of people and genuine interest in helping others. Rutherford, a veteran educator, has been appointed Executive Director of the Sir Charles Hayward Library. She will be responsible for organizing, directing, evaluating, and reviewing the library's resources, services, and programs. In other news, as the country moves closer to the 40th anniversary of independence, Pastor Keith Russell and the members of First Baptist Church hosted a lecture series Wednesday night to highlight the role of Sir Lyndon and the role that he played in the development of the modern Bahamas. Guest speaker, Minister for Tourism Obi Welshcombe, told those in attendance that Sir Lyndon was a man of great faith.
And if you check your Bible, particularly Leviticus 23 and 27, you'd see it says that on the 10th day of the 7th month should be the Day of Atonement. Many don't understand how deep Sir Lyndon was in the biblical world. Many would never understand how he understood that he was a child of God. Many would not understand or even appreciate that when he stood with certain churches, he was ensuring that the church received the liberty that they must have in our society.
Minister Wilshcombe outlined many of Sir Lyndon's contributions and how he conquered many struggles for the greater good of this country. He also shared one of what Sir Lyndon regarded as one of his many quests to cause for change: women's rights to vote.
Now you can say strongly and proudly, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. But women couldn't vote. And when Dame Doris Johnson had the opportunity in 1960, because Sir Lyndon arranged for her to address Parliament, she could not do so in Parliament. They had to arrange for her to do so in the magistrates' court. And so they allowed it. And it was there where she called for the freedom and the liberty. It was there where she began the arguments, the public arguments, and you would see throughout the history of the Progressive Liberal Party, women were always playing a major role. And then women voted for the first time in 1962.
Now on to the crime beat. Police officials need your help in locating this wanted suspect. 39-year-old Antonio Thompson of the Mud Apico is wanted by the Central Detective Unit for questioning in reference to housebreaking, shop-breaking, and sacrilege. Police say Thompson is considered armed and extremely dangerous. If you know the whereabouts of Antonio Thompson, contact the Marsh Harbor Police Station at 911-919-367-2560 or 367-3437. Stay with us, The Bombs Tonight. The Northern Edition continues right after this.